So you don't get to see my pretty face in this video, but you get to see lots of prettier things. Right now, this would be when we were driving a little bit outside of Salzburg. We would stop off and I would just take videos and pictures, and it was just, wow. Like, we don't have this kind of stuff in the States, at least not that I've ever seen, you know? This is like a Alpian, Austrian thing, you know? And this body of water that we're looking at is Wolfgang Sea, or Lake Wolfgang, if you're going to be all American about it. Yeah, and so we just drove along the countryside. This is just what you view when you drive around the countryside outside of Salzburg, Austria. Just beautiful mountains. The air feels so clean. Alright, next up we went to Spitze. We took this little old train up there, and it was super steep. Some people hike up there, but I'm not a hiker really. At least not on a place this steep and this foreign. So yeah, this kind of just shows how steep it is, because I can't get my camera straight. Alright, this is at the top of Spitze. And this is like the opposite side of the mountain that we came in on. The air is so clean and crisp and fresh up there. Just clean. Alright, so the next day, my host Ingrid and I took a tour of the high fortress of Salzburg. So this is where the monarchy of Salzburg stayed, and there were battles fought here, and it was just, yeah. So we took a tour, and at one point in the tour you go to the very, very top. And so this is like the view of Salzburg from the top of this high fortress. This thing is like a big, excuse me, this thing is like a big pipe organ that would play out to the city. I think it was called the cow or something, or the ox, I don't know. They also had some ancient instruments, which, of course, I found freaking fascinating. And wanted, like, look at this. What is that? Yeah, and there's an old bassoon. And then that instrument right there in the middle is called a serpent. And I'm just, like, eager to know what it sounds like. So I need to find a video or something. Some percussive instruments, little flutes, drums. You know, like little baby flutes. Little tiny flutes. Just so cool. You'll see some cool ancient instruments in other videos too. The next night, a family friend of mine invited me out with a group of his friends to go see another one of their friends perform in a local band at this little bar, I guess. And I had a good time and got to try a Czech beer, which is supposedly better than Austrian beer, according to the locals, in case you wondered. But yeah, so this band is called Stone Dead Crooks, and yeah, they would talk in German to the audience, but when they played, they would sing in English. So here's a little taste of Stone Dead Crooks.